Well, hello, Green Spring. Today is Wednesday. See if I can remember. Wednesday, February, I got to look, 24th, 2016. I'm Fran Duval, your host for today, and our first guest is our staff member who handles all our wonderful trips, Robin Lagrange. Robin, hello. Glad to see you again.
Hi, Fran. It's good to be back. And it's good to do trips again because I know February was a little scarce. The trips were limited.
Well, that didn't matter, did it, because of all the bad weather? I mean,
it actually worked out very well because I didn't have to go back and call everybody to cancel all those trips because of the weather. So, you know, March, we're ready to get rolling again.
Okay, great.
Yeah, get things back into action. We're going to start with Wednesday. On the 2nd, we're going to go to Pentagon City, and that's our free trip. And that goes once a month, and it's, you know, I have space open on that. So if you're interested, the calendars are in the cubbies now. They did go out last night. So I would advise everybody that if you're interested in the trips for the first couple of weeks, to go ahead and fill out your forms now and get that in so that, you know, we know how many people we have on the trip and that the trip will go. We're, you know, assured that the trip will go. On Thursday, the 3rd of March, Colette Vacations will come in for a presentation. And this is actually a good opportunity, if anyone's interested in going anywhere, to come down to this meeting and they could actually talk to Gerard Welsh, who's our Colette representative, and he can give them information and we can put packages together that, you know, they could be interested in. So that would be a good opportunity. As a matter of fact, in the calendar, the last page of the calendar, I've asked residents to list their 3 top places they'd like to go to give us some feedback and some information so we can put those packages together.
Where's that going to be held?
That's going to be in the theater, in Village Square Theater at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So, and he's going to, you know, we'll roll out, he's going to do a presentation on a couple of the trips that we have rolled out for this year, but this will be a great opportunity for opportunities in 2017.
Okay.
Okay. Then on Friday, the 4th, and these are some fun trips. It's the Winery at Lagrange, and the winery trips are so much fun because, you know, either we'll take our own lunch in, you know, or we'll have lunch there, and we just, you know, we sit back and sip wine and just have a really good time. So that's a really fun trip.
And you don't have to worry about driving back home.
That's right, and we don't let Steve sip.
You
so
don't let
you
the
know,
bus driver sip.
That's right. Yeah, he just has to watch, you know, so he can get us back safely. But those are some really fun trips.
Sure.
So if you're interested, like I said, this first week, I would kind of need you to get signed up right away, you know, if you get your calendars out the box.
Well, I think people don't really understand, or some people don't, that you have to sign up or you can't book the trip.
Right, exactly. And I need to know my numbers.
They can't wait until a week before.
Right, and you know, the venues need to know how many people are coming. They have to prepare for the numbers, so that's why I need the information in advance. On Saturday, the 5th, is the Met Opera Live HD at Hoffman Cinemas. Now that's something that we've been doing, and we have a group. They go. We've been going like once a month. So as long as that's available, we'll continue to do that. So that's another one. I have to get these tickets do sell out, and they sell out quickly. So I need to know the numbers so I can go ahead and purchase tickets so we can get the seats, the availability.
Right.
On the 7th, which is a Monday, is the Smithsonian Adventures. And I don't really need to talk about that because that's every month. That's once a month.
Right.
I know the new African American Museum will be opening soon. So that's another one that we'll add to the Smithsonian route. So if you're interested in that. But we'll probably do one trip, you know, before we put it on the route, just to go down and check it. It'll only be for that museum.
Right.
So we'll go down and check it out, and then we'll add it to the rest of the. Yeah, that's exactly. On Tuesday, the 8th, it's a tour of the Marshall House and lunch at the Blue Ridge Grill in Leesburg.
Okay.
And that's another one where I have to give them a count. So they need to know how many people are coming in so they can prepare. So if you're interested in that, I need you to go ahead and sign up for that one. Something different. We've not done that one before.
Right.
So that's something different and new. On Wednesday, what is that, the 8th? The 9th.
I have no idea.
It's the
Don't
9th.
ask
I don't have
me.
my
I'm
glasses.
not looking at the calendar.
I'm looking, but I can't see it. But on the 9th is the road show at Signature Theater. So they're holding tickets for me now. I still need to get the numbers so I'll know exactly how many to purchase. So if you're interested in that, I need you to go ahead and sign up for that one. Preferably by like Monday of next week would be good for that. On Thursday the 10th is lunch at Old Ebbitt Grill and the White House Visitor Center downtown. And Oh Big Grill is such a fabulous
It is,
restaurant.
right.
We went there and residents had such a great time. And then we'll go over to the visitor center and you can browse through, watch the films, and it'll be a good time. Friday the 11th is afternoon tea at Lady Camilla Tea Room in Georgetown. So this is a new one. We've not been there either. So I read the reviews and it is highly recommended. So again, I'll need to know the numbers so I can, they can accommodate the whole party. So if you're interested in that, the teas are always fun too. Then on the 13th is Prince William Little Theater, Sherlock Holmes and the West End Horror at Hilton Performing Arts Center in Manassas.
Where is that? Oh,
That's
okay.
in
I
Manassas.
didn't know where
And
that
it's very nice. It's only a couple of years old. So it's new and shiny and nice. So if you're interested in that, I need to go ahead and purchase those tickets. And then on the 15th is the American Art Museum and the Portrait Gallery. So you can go there and, you can have lunch. You'll be on your own. So you can go to both. You can go to pick and choose which one you want to go to and what you want to see there. And then on the 19th is the Virginia Grand Military Band. On the 19th is on a Saturday. This is at Schlesinger Hall.
And wait a minute, you didn't mention St. Patrick's Day. You're not doing anything that day?
Well,
The
there is
17th?
there's a season ticket that day.
Oh,
So we
okay.
already have something going on that day. That's
All
why I
right.
wasn't able to put
All
anything
right.
else
Your
on there.
excuse.
That's why. But maybe we'll do something here on campus.
All right.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of activities here on campus. So for
The
that,
19th you went to, yeah.
yeah, the 19th. So we went from the 15th to the 19th.
Yeah.
So for the 19th, I still have to buy the tickets. So I still numbers again. So I need
Right.
you to fill out the form so I'll know
Right.
how many tickets I need to purchase so everybody's covered. And on the 20th is the U.S. Army Corps celebrating 60 at the First Presbyterian Church of Annandale, close by, so that, on a Sunday afternoon, it'll be a great thing to do. Now, I don't need tickets for that. That's open to the public, so.
Okay.
But I still need the reservation form.
For the bus.
For the bus.
Yeah.
So I'll know how many people we have
Right.
and what size bus we need and all that. So go ahead and get those forms in sooner rather than later. I keep saying that because I need to know the information. It's really important. On Monday, the 21st, is Hanger Outlets at National Harbor.
Oh, okay.
So, and you could actually, on that trip, you could actually go down to the harbor if you want to. I mean, it's like the outlet mall is up the hill, so it's a good distance from National Harbor. But if you want to, the driver will take you down to National Harbor. You can ride the Capitol Wheel. You can go to one of those nice restaurants down there. So many restaurants. You can shop down there if you
It's
want
like
to.
an all-day.
It's an all day. It's
numbers
pretty
of
much
hours
right.
Anyway.
That's right. You're on your own, but just let him know where you want to go, and if you want to go down there, then we can take you there too. On Tuesday, the 22nd, is Washington National Cathedral Tour and Tea. So we'll do a tour and an afternoon tea.
What day is that?
That's on a Tuesday, on the
Tuesday,
on the 22nd. We had it scheduled a couple of weeks ago, well, a couple of months ago, and the weather was bad, so and people canceled out, so we didn't have enough to go. So we rescheduled it, but this time we're including the tea, and they only do that, so many times a year. So, and you have to get reservations early because they fill up. So we were actually able to get reservations for that. So. Again, the numbers I'll need to know and book the space so they'll have the availability for the whole group. On Thursday, 24th, is Charlestown Races. So I really don't need to say much about that because, we have our gambling group and our winery group and our museum group. So it's, I don't really need to talk about that one. On Friday, the 25th, it's 110 degrees in the shade at Ford's Theater. So that is supposed to be really, really good. They're holding tickets for me. It was a guesstimate, so again, I need to know the numbers so I can get the enough tickets to cover everybody.
That's a matinee.
That's a matinee,
Yeah.
and I try to do mostly matinees so we can get there. It's not so crowded, it's not so busy downtown, so we can get there and get back for dinner and bedtime. On Tuesday, the 29th, is Tyson's Corner. So. And you have your mall group. You have your shopping group, along with the other groups.
You have to start giving little pins.
Right.
That they can wear the day they're going to the mall, they're going to the races.
That's right. It's this group today, and exactly. And it's always fun. And then, as always, the back of the calendar will give you some of the upcoming trips that are available for registration now.
Right.
But always look for the month that the trip is actually occurring because sometimes things move around. So we may have it listed here under one date, but once you get that April calendar, you know, things will be confirmed and finalized, so they may move around. So always, you know, just make sure you double check with the current calendar for the times and dates.
Do you have any international trips coming up in the
We
next
have,
few
you
months?
know what, we have lots of international trips, but they've been advertised. They're on the bulletin board.
Yes, I've actually seen
in
them.
the window, and the Colette representative will go over. He will
Okay.
go over the international trips that we have coming up.
Okay.
We know we're going to roll out some other things. And we're actually working on putting a package together for Cuba.
Oh, my.
So that will be in 2017. So this is, if anybody's interested, you know, we're just going to put it out there right now
Interesting.
that we are planning a trip to Cuba next year.
The State Department is letting us go there already.
They are. They are. So,
Wow.
and people have been going. So now, you know, before they raise the prices too high, we want to get in on it.
Okay.
And they change Cuba too much, so we want to see old Cuba.
Well, you have filled our heads with things to do in March
Good.
and the future. And I want to thank you for doing that today. I was interested in a couple of one of them I had done, and it was like great. I had done
Good.
it.
Good.
So,
Very good. Thank
anyway. But and now I can't remember which one it was. It was early on, but I did want to interrupt
you. Right.
you. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Robin. And we'll look forward to next month. And now, is it all right to mention that you're
it
going to
is.
have your surgery next week?
It's
next month?
Next month. It is actually on the 14th. So the first day you see office closed, that's the day I go in for surgery. So I will actually be
She's
out of
having
the
her
office.
rotator cuff fixed
Yeah.
in her shoulder. She did it playing pro tennis or something.
That's right, and volleyball and basketball, but that's okay. I'm going to have it repaired, and I'll be good as new.
Yeah.
So that's, the office will be closed, but the trips will go on. We'll have
Sure.
coverage, you know,
Sure.
to get the trips
Of
out.
course.
So yeah. So
Thank
that
you
will
very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Okay.